Eat a Twinkie wiener sandwich. No, 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 no. Spoiler alert. Welcome to episode 151 of Thanks for Watching.
Thanks for watching.
Yay. We are recording on Monday, April 19th, and
It's the 19th of April.
that's right. But we just before Earth Day, right? Woohoo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm DJ.
I'm Beth.
I'm still Joe.
Yay! I have to tell you, by making that little part like much further into the segment was much harder to sync up last week.
Oh.
I was just like, wait, nope, that's not
Well,
working.
what are you going to do when you're recording that kind of gold? You can't stop.
Right. No, you're right. Absolutely. And I'll just suffer through it because when I listen to it, I'm like, oh, I loved when we said that. So, and I mean, for those of you noticed, there was a beautiful song by Joe at the end of the show.
Wait, what?
Song.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
pretty
that's
awesome.
the thing. So be aware when you are recording yourself, if you send him something that might have a little song that you sung to yourself, or, you know, a little poem, or some stupid, ridiculous voice.
What did I sing?
I don't even remember.
Oh, you were.
But I remember
you were
going,
singing.
oh, this is on.
Put your edit here.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
oh yeah.
It
All
was
right.
pretty
Edit
good.
song.
The edit song.
The edit song. I loved it. I think it was great. So.
Well, at least somebody did.
Yeah, see, I'm sure everybody who heard the end. I mean, these things go at the very end. Like, we're done
the
with
very
thank yous and the outro music, and then boom, I hit them with the extra
It's
stuff.
like a sting in a Marvel movie.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah. So,
Except a lot of the time way goofier.
right.
And it doesn't lead on to anything that happens in the next show or episode. It's just
Pretty much.
something random DJ thought was hilarious.
That's right.
Hilarious.
And I find a lot hilarious. Let me tell you.
He's got a very broad range
That's
of
true.
hilarity meter.
That is true. Case in point, Eulogy, that we'll talk about later. So how was everybody's weekend?
It was good.
Busy.
I had a 3-day weekend because I took
Ooh.
Friday off.
Wow, that's nice.
Nice.
So I could take my dog to his first rehab appointment.
Aww.
Rehab.
Oh, he was fine. Yeah, for his ACL.
Kicking.
His
He's
ACL
kicking the
was-
juice.
No, actual like PT, physical therapy rehabilitation.
Gotcha.
Was busted knee.
Poor guy.
Aw.
He doesn't care. He runs around like a big idiot anyhow.
Oh.
I'm the one going like, "Stop it! You're gonna hurt yourself more." Yes, he definitely has to wear little leg warmers like that, just like the
Aw.
corgi in the, in the gift that Blue posted.
And those of you listening on the YouTube, you can actually see it there.
That's right. It's really cute. Corgalicious.
We've been playing this dog relaxation music during the day because our dog has been having a friend come over, and the friend is a Chihuahua.
Oh.
And the Chihuahua.
What kind of dog relaxation music is it? Maybe I'll play it at work.
Hey, you know what? I'll have to get the actual name of it, but it's
Send me a link or something.
almost literally called doggy relaxation music.
Is it on YouTube?
No, I play it on my Apple Music. But I can get you it's probably also on like Amazon Music and all the
Or
other
Spotify or something
Spotify,
like that?
yeah. And
I'm gonna Google it right now.
it
so
is
you just keep talking.
amazing. Like this Chihuahua that will run circles around my dog
Which, yeah.
passes out. I'm like,
Oof.
what?
Because of the music?
Because I'm okay. So it's
Music for dogs.
It could
Soothe
very-
your pet now with calming white noise. I'm going to try this at work on Wednesday when they're all losing their minds.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it might be just coincidental, and maybe the last 2 times we tried it, the dog was just wore out. But it's a little chihuahua. It never gets wore out.
Wow.
But, like, the 2 times we tried it, like, not even barking at the door, not barking it, just calm. And I was like,
that's insane.
wow. I ended up hitting the button because it's like we pay for this service, like it just automatically can download it, and I'm like, this album is staying with us forever.
Dog sleeping music.
Yeah,
3 hours and 1 minute.
it was
Does
amazing.
it work on people?
Well, I sure passed out. No, I didn't. I wanted to, but it was
DJ became the shaggy dog and took a nap.
right. Oh, that would have been nice. I haven't watched a lot of films, but we did watch some stuff. I've been doing homework. I finished 2 classes and started another one and got halfway through it this week.
Good
and
job,
I
man.
took a huge test to go along with some of those classes. So it's been a busy, like, school studying kind of a week.
Yeah, I got
Well done, you.
my math final is coming up, so I've been
I hope you do
working.
well.
I do too, man. Working towards
I
that.
know you will.
I'm gonna try to take as many practice tests as I can leading up to it. So
Excellent. Do it.
yeah.
Yeah. That'll be
you
me.
got this, Joe. Don't worry.
Thank you.
When I take my major, like, education, like, special education exam, it's like, I think it's like an hour and a half or it's an hour and a half test, and I could get a pre-test when I sign up to take this test, and I'm just going to be studying that thing like crazy. So I understand. Whew.
That's me.
That's you. I love it. So, Joe, what did you get done this weekend? Or
Well, we did some more decluttering. That's a nice bike. Crackhead Blue painted the stream room, and we got a bunch of this stuff out of here and reorganized it. So my voice may sound a little more echoey on this recording,
okay,
because there's less crap in here now. So
Well, you don't sound more echoey to me, but I congratulations on the decrapping.
the decrapping, right?
Yeah.
I got to do that.
We still have more to do, but we did that. I washed 2 dogs, and
Cool.
I woke. This was on Sunday when I did that. She painted Friday, Saturday, I think. I got my second vaccination on Friday,
Yay!
and I felt okay, but the first 12 hours I didn't feel great.
Okay.
I didn't get sick, but I just did not feel like normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had that like sick taste in my mouth. And
Where you got like the hair teeth.
a little bit, and I just felt like real groggy and slow.
Yeah.
Aw.
That was mostly Saturday, but I felt fine on Sunday. I woke up early to watch the Formula 1 race, round 2.
Nice.
Then I washed dogs, and I didn't stream Sunday night as I was planning to because I was run down. I had done too much over the weekend, and
Yeah,
not enough
you
sleep.
did your vaccine and then you washed 2 dogs, which
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. If you have a dog that doesn't fit in your purse, it takes work to wash a dog.
it
Yeah.
does. It does.
Like,
I
even
don't-
if they don't mind it, like
Yeah.
mine hates it, but even if they don't mind it,
Yeah.
it's not easy.
Yeah, you
No,
still gotta
There's
wrestle
a lot
them.
of bending and spraying and
Right,
scrubbing.
right.
Yeah.
So,
my
yeah.
18-pounder doesn't like it.
Yeah.
And she'll stand there, but she'll like, is it time to get out now? Is it time to get out now? No, wait.
I've got a pretty good solo system to do it. I mean, it's definitely helpful when Blue can assist, but if she can't, I still got to get it done. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, it's all good.
Egon's getting next weekend. Next week, Thursday, he has his probably his first run in with the underwater treadmill for physical therapy.
Oh, hope he
And-
does well with that.
I hope so too, because I signed a thing that said I understood that if my dog like had squashy poop in the treadmill,
Oh,
that I had to
no.
pay $150 to
Oh
clean
no!
it. So I really hope
Whoa.
that he is like, oh, this is weird, and doesn't just go like, ah!
I gotta let go of everything I have right now.
This is terrifying. Because he's not a huge water dog.
Good luck,
He's in
Egon.
fact a huge anti-water dog.
Oh boy.
Yikes.
I'm like, if you guys can get him in there, I'll give you cookies.
Yeah.
And then, guess we'll see how that goes. I
Right.
might be giving them cookies and $150.
Good luck.
Right. If I have to give you $150, you're not getting my cookies.
Yeah, that's right. I will keep my cookies.
Yeah. Because you made him lose his cookies.
Yeah, it also if he throws up in there. And I understand it. It makes sense because like the water, they walk in and it's dry and the water level comes up around them.
Mm-hmm.
So they empty the water clearly between every dog.
Yeah, so yeah,
But
you can't have poop and puke in there.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
has to be cleaned.
and it'll get all like gummed up in the works and just
Ugh.
think about that. So I don't blame them.
Think-
I would also charge.
Think
if,
Caddyshack.
if a dog. Yeah.
And they drain the
hopefully-
pool.
Hopefully the Baby Ruth factor will be low.
Right. Let's hope so.
It's not so bad.
Right.
So hopefully.
Or no, he
hopefully
goes,
that'll-
no big deal. That's what he says.
No
no
big
big
deal.
deal.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yep.
Oh man. Okay. And then I watched some stuff, so
Cool.
we'll talk about that when we get to what we're putting in our face. Eye
Okie
holes.
dokie. That sounds good. Well, first of all, we have to say, happy birthday, Blue.
Happy
Happy birthday, Blue.
Blue.
Belated.
Yeah.
Belated. It was last week.
Sorry we're a little bit late, but
Yeah, we
you
missed
know.
it. What a
It's not for lack of love. I sent you a text, I think. I certainly meant to. If I didn't, I'm a horrible friend. Oh God.
Aw. So, and then today is Checho's
did.
birthday.
Big Checho's birthday
Happy
today.
birthday,
Checho's-
Checho.
To be honest, it's him and his wife's birthday. They both have the same
The
birthday.
same
Huh?
birthday?
Yeah. I know.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
That must suck to be
That's
their
like-
kids. You gotta buy 2 presents.
I know,
kidding.
huh? You're right.
Well, at this point, aren't they young enough that really they're buying their own presents?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
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 They
But
do
just
buy
wait.
their own presents. Just like my presents coming in on Amazon. I already know what it is.
Oh, there you go.
Exactly.
Well, happy birthday,
Oh, yeah.
Checho, and happy belated birthday to my lovely Blue.
So, are we gonna do an early birthday for you, DJ?
Okay, happy birthday to me, because this will be released on my birthday.
Yeah, his birthday's tomorrow. Happy birthday!
Oh, happy birthday, Deej, tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you. Yep.
How old will
tomorrow.
you be?
What? What was the question?
Just trying to
Couldn't hear you.
Just
because
trying to
it's
help
so
those-
old.
just trying to help those 29 Toes guys figure it out if they haven't yet. You know?
Oh, they figured it out a long time
Okay.
ago.
They figured it out a while ago.
They sure did.
I was looking forward to another episode from them this morning, and
Oh,
I was
know. We'll have to
disappointed.
give them some encouragement on their Marco Polo.
fair
And
enough.
and on our show. Hey, come on, come on, do a show. Come on, do it.
You can do it.
I love the little mini series that's happening with
Yeah, I
I
do
mean, I
too.
miss Lucas obviously,
Yeah.
but family first, and I get it.
Absolutely.
And
Family is important.
I do enjoy Tyler and Sean just laughing about things, and
yeah, it's pretty great.
Well,
Tyler-
Tyler's laugh is
Sean trying to reason with Tyler about certain things, and they go back.
Yeah.
It's great. It's great.
It is.
Great dynamic, boys.
Absolutely. Well, let's see. We're going to talk about Karl Urban films.
Oh yeah.
No, nothing in the box office. No.
Wait, what?
Something else, and I forgot. Hold on, I'll have to look it up. I have it right here. Last week's challenge, or was it trivia question?
There you go.
That's it. And that's the show, really. Entertainment news. I don't know how. I was gonna butcher her name, and I feel bad. Marion Cotillard and Adam Driver in a musical called Annette. Going to be opening in the 2021 cons.
Her last name is French, and I will also murder it. So I'm not even gonna try. I'll just let it's I think it's Marion Cotillard. I'm not
Blue and I just watched that trailer today.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
So I'm probably wrong on that, but
going to a
that's,
film
I
festival.
believe.
I'd love to see it. That sounds like
Yeah.
fun.
Well, yeah.
So,
That boy.
yeah. Also, Spider-Man No Way Home. It's like the third.
Every single one of those has a home in it.
It does. I wonder if they planned that.
Probably.
I wonder if they're
Maybe?
going to have a Spider-Man Homeward Bound.
Oh boy.
Where it's just a golden retriever dressed as Spider-Man,
Wearing a Spider-Man costume.
and then like a cat.
Yeah.
Yes. I love it.
Come on, Shadow.
Let's go.
But apparently it was
Spider
leaked
Cat.
that there's going to be more than one Green Goblin.
Oh,
don't
well,
know.
you know there was more than one Spider-Man in Into the Spider-Verse. So
That's
who
true.
knows?
Exactly. Yeah, who knows how that'll work.
So many Green Goblins.
Yeah.
Green
Wayne T.
Goblins.
Carter has been cast as Green Lantern in the new Justice League.
A new
Oh.
Justice League movie?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
We could talk about that.
yeah, I mean, we'll see. And it's
Oh, do you know what we should do? Saturate the market. Just saturate the shit out of it.
that's right.
Wait, but that's always gone amazingly well.
So well in the
What are you
past.
talking about?
Yeah.
Just saturate the
I
crap
don't see
out
a
of the
problem
market.
here.
But what is
Like, I
Zack
want to
Snyder?
step on the ground and like Justice movie come out.
Yeah.
Justice League movie comes out.
Did
Swoosh.
you see the
Swoosh.
4-hour one yet?
I did.
Me? No.
I did.
Okay, you did, but Beth hasn't. Okay.
No.
Nope. So we can't talk about it.
Okay. Well,
You can talk about it.
No, we can't.
nah.
Please.
We'll wait.
Talk about it.
We'll wait.
Why, 'cause
I
you
can't.
have no
I
plans
want
to
wait
watch
for
it?
you.
DJ, don't wait.
I don't think she's gonna watch it.
Oh, she might not watch it then. You're right.
You guys.
Is that what you're saying, Beth? You're not gonna watch it?
It's not the first on my list to watch.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
No,
I
that's
mean,
fine. And
If
I
I have
was
4 hours
yeah.
of my life to devote to watching a single movie, it's probably not going to be that one.
It'll be Titanic. Again.
That's only 3 hours and 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So I could watch that and then like an episode of Victorian Farm.
There you go.
Tartanic.
Aha.
Titanic. Titanic.
Titanic.
There
Tartanic.
Tartinky.
Oh dear.
All right.
Yeah, anyway,
Well,
go ahead.
all right.
So yes,
Well,
you can talk about
It's
that.
such a
I don't-
silly place. All right, let's go.
Even if I do watch it, it's such a silly place. And when I do watch it, it's not like it's gonna ruin a whole bunch. It's not gonna ruin my life if you guys say something about it. Okay, so just it's fine.
Well, I mean, I
I will not cry.
don't have much to say about it, other than it was much better than the original run. Like, I felt like there was so much more explained, and it was a lot, a lot
Talk
better.
about it. Talk about it. Yeah, it was leaps and bounds better
Yeah.
than the theatrical release.
Okay,
Exactly.
Well, that's good to know.
Well, and I remember the theatrical release, and I was kind of like, meh, okay, it wasn't that great.
Yeah, I gotta say that's why like 4 hours. I can't.
Yeah.
Can't.
I
There's
will
so
say that it didn't feel like 4 hours.
It didn't.
Well, that's
me
always
either.
good.
Yeah, I felt the same
I was
way.
like, whoa, okay.
Yeah.
There's a few things where I was like, all right. But yeah, overall, man.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
very good job, Zach.
And for me, it was.
Love your
I had to
pretzels.
stop halfway and watch the rest the next day. Only.
Joe. Snyder's pretzels.
Uh,
Oh lordy.
little
Anyway,
known
continue.
fact:
Go ahead.
while making Justice League, he created honey mustard pretzel bits.
Frickin' delicious.
Snyder, you dastardly devil with your pretzel magic. All right.
Wow. I want to try them.
You've never had them?
I've never had them.
Snyder's of Hanover? Bro.
Man,
Oh.
so good.
Wow. I probably shouldn't. I'm doing so well without having allergy pills now.
Oh, right.
I bet.
Oh, it's because of your
Wheat.
your wheaty. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had wheat in so long that I don't even need allergy meds anymore.
Wow.
Look at
I
you.
know. I'm loving it. But that's not real news. I had one more thing.
That's real
I
news.
think that if the last couple of years has taught us anything, anything can be real news.
Ooh,
That's
yikes.
true. Good point. Good.
Or fake news.
Those look so good, Beth.
I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness. That's okay. That's okay. I'll get through it. I can do it.
Be strong, buddy.
Cruella is coming to Disney Plus.
I saw the trailer for that.
Yeah, and it will be $29.99. And don't worry,
Yep.
I'm probably going to be getting it.
If I know you.
Yeah. We're going to watch it, and we will pay $30 to watch it. I mean, because it's Cruella.
Yeah.
You kind of have to see it. And they're releasing
It looks
two.
It looks pretty like visually very beautiful.
It does. It does look pretty.
With the fashion and everything.
So
Fashion.
we'll be seeing it. We will be putting that in our eyes. They're releasing two things, and I can't remember what the second one was, but I think the second one is just being released, not with the special $2.99.
Not with the
$29.99.
fancy premiere.
Yeah. So, but I mean, it seems like they're doing like one a month, and they're very successful with this.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, I mean, post-pandemic, I don't know if they may keep doing that. Or maybe not. I don't know. They
might.
pack
I mean,
theaters, though. Like when.
I would think that they would, because I feel like they can make more money that way.
Yeah.
Because even when I know we've played this game before, but even when the theaters are open, specifically Disney, who caters to a mostly younger crowd, you can't always bring your kid to the movie theater.
That's true. Yeah.
So,
Wait, why not?
because sometimes kids can't sit through a whole movie.
What do you mean? The guy with 300 kids behind me watching a
Kicking
movie?
the seat?
Yeah, what do you mean? How come no one
that's
told
not
him?
what I was saying. I was saying sometimes kids can't sit still.
Well,
How come no one told him that?
You should have seen the kids he didn't bring.
Because this was only the time. This was the only time or place that they could get the content.
Oh, man.
So if they do it at home,
Yep.
Yeah, no, this.
then those of us who are adult humans who love kids movies can watch a movie without getting Skittles in their hair
Yeah.
and a foot in their back.
Hey, quit kicking my seat!
Yep.
All right.
Child,
Sorry.
where you do that turnaround thing where it's like the international symbol for "Hey, quit kicking my seat."
Yeah.
Where they just see like the back of your head
Yeah.
shifting.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of us adults like that stuff, and we don't want to have to deal with
Specifically.
your kids that can't behave. I love kids, but the ones that
Yeah,
can't
kids are
behave, it's
Now-
kind of like, come on, man.
Now those places with the recliner seats, you know,
Those
Never
are
had a
awesome
problem
because
with the
yeah,
kids.
no one's kicking the back of your seat on those. It's
No.
great.
I have gotten food on me though.
Oh,
because
I haven't
Really?
had
a
that
kid will
happen.
like walk by. A kid tripped
Oh.
and dumped his popcorn
Oh.
all over me once.
Well-
Yeah.
well, that's.
so.
I mean, I'm sorry. That sounds like a really funny thing that happened.
It was way better than the time that a waiter tripped and dumped crab juice off a plate
Ooh.
all over my head.
Oh, no.
no.
That is way
Crab
better.
juice.
Wow.
So I'd rather have popcorn than crab juice.
Wow. Yeah. No
I
kidding.
think the waiter was even my cousin at the time, so I couldn't even get like really mad.
You wouldn't want my popcorn though. I put a lot of that whatever that butter like
fake butter?
stuff. Yeah.
I don't know if they still use Promise in movie theaters, but that is
Butter
an unholy butter substitute.
butter flavored topping is what it's called, I
Yeah.
believe.
Oh,
So good.
yipes.
And if it's,
It's
not,
not even
real,
real.
butter, then
It's
that's
not.
good
Ugh.
for me.
Yeah. Well, so some of them, I mean, if we're going to get into this, when I worked at the movie theater, we had the butter pumps, which were very hard to clean because they're extremely greasy.
Yeah.
But the fake butter is never a solid ever.
Oh.
It's
Yeah,
always
it's-
liquid.
It's just a juice.
Well, I could tell after eating
Butter
the
juice.
fake butter.
It comes in a big, like a bottle, like Arizona iced tea
Yeah. Oh wow.
of butter juice.
Yeah.
Gross.
Well,
And you pour it into the bucket to heat up.
it stays juicy right to the end. Honestly, trust me.
Yeah, it's a very it remains in its liquid state as much as possible.
All the way through. Trust me. I know. I've been there.
Once I saw a water fountain or just like a waterfall of butter land on someone's head.
Oh my god.
A lot of head food on heads today.
Yeah.
Food on heads.
It was
Food
my
on
second day
heads.
working at the movie theater, and people kept bringing in dishes and putting them up where I couldn't reach them.
No.
'cause I'm short.
Oh, God.
Oh.
And this chick who was just being so mean to me, like she hated my guts for no reason. She came in, she's like, "Ugh, why didn't you clean this one?" She reaches up and pulls down what appeared to just be a canister that had been emptied of butter, but I did not know it was there because it was above my eye line.
Yeah.
So she like tips it and just all the butter. Bleh,
That's what she
all
gets
over
for
her
being
head.
mean to Beth.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah,
Food on your head.
that's what you get.
Very buttery situation for her.
Yeah, I'll be honest. You always said you were short, and then when we had dinner at Denny's that night, I was like, "Wow, she is short."
Yep. 5'2". I'm 5'2". And then mom is even shorter.
Yeah, and then your mom's like, "Wow, she's short,
4'8".
short as well." All right.
Super short.
Super short.
If you ask her, she'll say 4'9", but she's lying.
She's lying. Mom, you liar.
I wore my tall shoes today. All right.
That's right. I was wearing my Crocs.
Wait, does she have like special shoes to drive, or how does?
No, she just. Oh my god.
She
just
ties
puts her
no,
feet
she ties blocks.
So close.
She ties blocks
Yeah,
to the
like
bottom of
short
her shoes.
No, she just has her seat so close that I'm surprised she can move the wheel at all. And I'm like, ooh, please,
wow.
no car accident.
No.
Dangerous, mama, dangerous.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Food on
Now
head.
that we've
That's
Completely
that's the title.
tangented, yeah. Mm-hmm.
and shortness.
Yeah.
What's next?
Next. 512 Podcast is our phone number.
There it is.
That's it. 512-763-2278. Give us a call, text us, let us know what you're thinking. Give us some news if you got some news. Shout out at tfwmovies.com. We have a website. I still want to work on it. We're still working on it. Don't go to our website, whatever you do. It's not
Whatever
up
you
to
do.
date. So, but yeah. And then Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at TFW Movies. We have Patreon, that's right. Patreon, patreon.com/TFW Movies. That's another way you can support this podcast. But one of the things I love that's been happening lately, and you should see our numbers, you're sharing and you're liking our stuff. Like,
All right.
Hey.
Thanks,
that
guys.
is amazing. I love that.
Thank you for
I
your
feel
support.
loved.
Yeah.
The last episode was like kind of long, but like was watched like 9 hours worth of watching. I know.
That's
This
a-
is crazy, and that's
a
just the
long
YouTube.
time
That's
to
a
watch
lot.
this. That's a lot. Joe, can I say that makes me so happy that you laugh at that?
I
Like,
think it's
on,
so funny. Like
on
when you
Duolingo. I got that's a lot in German, and I had to translate it, and I screen captured that, sent it to him. He still laughed.
it's hilarious because I can picture some poor little girl embarrassed out of her brain barfing at Disneyland of all places,
Yeah.
and some lady walking up to her
Some
and going,
freaking adult being an a-hole.
"That's a lot of barf."
I didn't walk up to her. I was walking by. I didn't
Either
even
way,
stop.
God, that poor girl.
I'm pretty sure she couldn't even hear me through what I'm assuming is extreme rushing in her ears because she was barfing so hard.
Aw.
But no, that story that you told, it's quite funny.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Please continue. That's
That's a lot.
Oh boy. Oh well. So anyway, that's that. So this week's film, that's right. I got interrupted when I was creating stealing the biography. So this person was born in 1972. Started acting when he was 8.
Wow.
And it started with just one line on the TV show. And then after that, he didn't act again until he was after high school, like way past high school. I don't know if way past, but just after. He lives in he lived in New Zealand. Now,
I believe he like born there.
yes, born in New Zealand,
Okay,
lived
I
there
thought
for a
so.
while. And now he lives in Auckland.
Auckland, which is I believe also in New Zealand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it. There we go.
It is a city in New Zealand.
Yeah.
In New Zealand. It sounds like a fun place, though. I would love to visit New Zealand and check it out.
I mean, with all those hobbits, and I mean, you got to steer clear of that Sauron guy, but the
They
rest,
won't.
Yeah.
They won't let you come right now. So
yeah,
Right.
they're
They figured it out early, and they didn't let anybody else in.
They're all, we're an island.
Yeah.
We can say no.
Yep.
That's right.
And it's over.
You can't come. Yep.
That's true. Well, that makes sense. Well, anyhow, Karl Urban is there, and that's who we're going to be talking about.
Hello, Karl Urban.
Hello, Karl.
Yes. So,
Karl with a K.
yes, we'll start with Crackhead Blue like we always do.
As per usual.
Oh, and this was good. I should have put that on my list. Thank you, Blue. I didn't even put that on my list. Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Yes.
Piss off, Ghost.
Uh,
I know that's not him, but
Yeah,
still,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
whatever.
He was there, and then he wasn't. It's gone. Vanished.
Doom.
Oh, Tycho.
There you go. Star Trek.
Nice.
I'm not sure how to pronounce that one. Loter?
It's Lord of the Rings, man.
Lord of the Rings.
Nerd
So
card
you put
revoked.
LOTR.
Nerd card revoked, sir.
I'm sorry.
At least he asked. He needed help, and he asked.
Yeah, I'll give it that. I'll give it that.
Yes, yes.
At least it wasn't a Versace situation.
It was not a Versace situation. I still get crap from that.
Well, it was really funny.
It really
I'm
was.
sorry.
It was pretty funny. Gotta admit.
Lord of the Rings. I get it now. Thank you.
Love them or hear them.
You're gonna just see me laughing on this YouTube video from now on.
Right. It's getting to be summertime, so pretty soon I'm gonna put on shorts and the beacons are lit.
Okay.
Condor calls for aid.
Oh dear.
Because I'm so pale
Ah.
that I will blind everyone in the sun.
Can just don't point the lights down. You'll be all right. The reflection.
Yep.
Sorry, terrible.
I don't get it.
All right, I get it. Rise of Skywalker, just a cameo.
Yeah, he's just a stormtrooper.
He's an Yep.
I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, who wouldn't want to do that, right? Just, can I be a
Like
stormtrooper?
everyone and their dog is a stormtrooper in those movies.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
So, all right. So that's the end of her list.
Good list, Blue.
Excellent. Next we have James. He sent in. He says Karl Urban. He's an extremely charismatic actor that seems to get cast as the handsome, slightly bad guy.
Yeah.
That's a stormtrooper, right?
Well, I mean,
You
a
know,
little handsome. Why are you doing that to me, Blue?
he's shiny.
I was thinking about Karl Urban, and now
Yeah,
I've got
what?
Adam Driver.
What does
for
Adam Driver have to
Blue.
do with Karl Urban? Nothing.
No, yeah. He says, he continues with, I loved him in the remake of Judge Dredd. Movie was okay, but he kept to the character and didn't remove the helmet, which for an actor must have been very hard. So lots of
Pedro
respect.
Pascal can do it. Well, no,
I
he
didn't
can't
think
because
he
he took it off. Yep.
Yep. He
Never
took
mind.
it off
I
and then
stand
didn't even act in it anymore.
Corrected.
Yeah. Let's see. Where was I? He's been in a lot of other things, but for the life of me, I can't think of them. Barely remember Doom, so I can't count that. Overall, though, a good actor that I think we'll see a lot more of him in the coming years.
Yeah, I don't think he's going anywhere.
No, he's not. He says, thank you for the show and hope you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you, DJ, Joe, and Beth.
Thanks, James.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
James. Much appreciated. Abby, one of our other Patreon subscribers.
Hey, lady, how you doing?
Yeah, she's doing good, I know. But she chimed in. She at first on the Instagrams was like, do TV shows count?
Yeah.
And so I was like, yeah, so tell us. And so, oh gosh. So she texted, she says, The Boys, Almost Human, Xena, Warrior Princess, but also loved him in Star Trek, Red, Lord of the Rings.
There you go.
Got it.
Look at that. He learned from
You
his
learned
mistake.
it. You learned
Yes.
it.
Could
Good
do
job, man.
this. And then Thor Ragnarok.
I would have been. I would have been happy if he said Loter.
I was so close to saying it. I was laughing in my brain. I don't know if you could tell, but I was like,
I always hear you laughing in your brain.
Loter.
Loter. I like that movie, Loter.
I like Loter also.
I've watched Loter many times.
By Blue, they can refer to it as Lotor once in a while. You'll hear them say that.
Oh, will they? Oh, fantastic.
So maybe you were just an extreme fan.
Yeah, I was just playing it off.
Yeah, that's
that
it. That's it. That's exactly what I meant.
Right?
That's the ticket. See?
I was just hiding my true nerddom, and so apparently it has now come out. So I have been outed.
I mean, well, I'm glad that you're finally showing some nerd colors, DJ. I was really starting to feel alone.
Yes, you are no longer alone. So that is all of our listener supporters, all of the people that like hang out with us. TikTok group was silent. Not that we didn't get a lot. Like there were a lot of people that watched that. So who knows?
So it's not like we've been shadow banned.
No, it was. I mean, we had a really decent show on that, and. So it just
maybe Karl Urban is just too. Well,
I don't know what it was.
I feel like he's less obscure than what's her biscuit from the thing.
Yeah,
but don't worry about it. It's not.
Yeah.
Important.
So, but that was still cool. I mean, even the people like that normally chime in just sort of hit like instead this time.
They're like, "Yeah, we saw you this week.
Yeah,
cool."
Yeah. But you know what? Somebody saw my wife today. Who my wife didn't know her, had never met this person, and this person told my wife today, are you the husband of this guy that's on TikTok? I mean, are you the wife of this guy that's on TikTok?
Wow, Penny got TikTok spotted?
Yeah, she got TikTok spotted for my TikToks. Which is crazy.
Well done, DJ.
Hey, I don't know how that happened. That's crazy.
Blue says, "How rad!" That is super rad.
That is rad.
Cool. How did Penny take that?
She's like, wow.
She's like,
well, she gets that a lot. A lot of people are like, "Your TikTok, what's going on?" And they like, I haven't been on in like 2 weeks or a week and a half or 2.5 weeks.
You've been very busy with school.
School and also not really right in the head, like not.
Yeah, you've been a little.
Yeah.
Sad.
And so they even noticed. They even said, "He hasn't been on in a while. What's going on? Is he going to do one soon?" And I'm like, all right, I've got one for tonight. I'm going to do one tonight, just so you know. But just
okay.
And it's something I made up. It's not even something that's on a meme. It might be on a meme, but I've never seen the meme that I'm about to create in my own mind. That makes no sense.
He's never seen it, so he will make it.
Okay. Anyhow, I digress.
That's so funny.
That's enough chocolate on our head. Right.
So much candy.
Candy. Now it's time for our list. Let me go first.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yay. I'm adding Thor Ragnarok. It's not on my list if you're looking at my notes, but those of you who are not looking,
don't worry, Beth isn't.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't.
So that's on there. Star Trek is actually number 1, though, just so you know.
You know, yeah.
How'd you know?
No, it's... I was going to say, I'll just wait until it's my list, because that's on my list, too.
Oh, fantastic. Red is definitely on my list. The Bourne Supremacy is on my list.
Okay.
Lotor is on my list.
Oh, there
Hey,
you go.
Look at you using the
Flexing.
lingo. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I flex it here. Please don't watch the video at that point right there. Thank you.
Go.
And that's my list. There we go.
Good list.
Thank you.
Good job. Go ahead, Beth.
Okay, so mine are just all the same. It's like the Two Towers and Return of the King, because he wasn't in the Fellowship.
He was not correct.
Star Trek, I really like him as McCoy. I think he's great.
He's a great McCoy.
He does a great job of like grounding, but also like in the first one when Kirk is running around with like the big hand and the numb tongue and everything, he's just so funny, but he's also like, I just love him. I love him in that. Thor Ragnarok because Red, and there's I can't remember which of the Riddicks. He's in like 2 or 3 of
Yeah,
them.
he's in a few of them.
But I can't remember which one is the one that I really like him in. But I'll just go ahead and say any Riddick that he's in because I like him.
There you
Done.
go.
But there's one specifically that's just like super good, him acting in it. So, go ahead.
Good. My list is fairly similar to everyone else's. I've got the Lotro movies. Or Loader movies, however you want to say it.
Loader.
I've got the Star Treks that he's in.
Yeah.
The Trexies.
Doom.
Okay.
Honorable mention, The Boys.
Okay.
There you go.
And that's
a
it.
good list.
Yeah,
It's so
that's all
funny.
she wrote.
I like when I'm describing The Boys to somebody. I did it today. Like, oh yeah, people are gonna be like The Boys and all that, and they're like, what's The Boys? I'm like, it's superheroes, but they're for pay and all that, and
It's like dick superheroes.
yeah, and she still didn't quite get it. And she's like, oh, like Marvel? And I said, oh no, nothing like Marvel.
No.
So the Speedy guy, so this guy is like in an embrace with his girlfriend, and Speedy guy is drunk or something or trips and slams into his girlfriend while they're in the like getting ready to kiss or whatever, and she explodes and
Yeah, she's just fragments of,
and
and pink mist after that.
he's still just holding her arms. And
so messed up.
yeah, it's very messed up, and that's
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that.
how I
was like,
described
Yeah.
it.
I was like, ooh,
It's
that's
in,
what
like,
this show's
the
gonna
first
be.
2 minutes of
Yeah,
the show,
it's
you're
super.
just like, oh, this is go.
Yeah, it's
Right?
super right away.
Yeah. So
Yes, Joe, that is the best way to explain that. It
Super
is super
right away.
Right away.
yep.
Yes.
Oh, I see that this is no.
Oh,
What?
that's the kind of show this is.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
see.
Exactly.
Understood.
So, and she was like, "Oh, then I definitely don't want to see that." I'm like, you probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
It's not
So-
for everybody.
Yeah, it's not for everybody. Yeah. Anyhow, great list. Thank you, Joe.
Super right away.
Thank you, Ben.
Mhm.
Good list.
Thank you, Blue.
Super right away.
Thank you, everybody.
Super right away.
All right, now it's time for stuff we're putting in our eyes, and we'll start with Alphabet Movie Soup.
As we usually
As we
do.
usually do. I picked this movie this week. It's called
You googly.
Googly.
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Eulogy.
That's what I meant to say.
Haha. Yes. And for reasons of complete morbidity,
Sure.
yes, I picked it because, well, the day I picked it, my grandmother's eulogy was being done, and so I thought, you know what? This looks a lot funnier than what's going on at my grandmother, so let's check it out.
There you have it.
So,
What did you think?
what did I think? Boy, I mean, I liked it. I liked it. I thought it was funny. I thought it was it said it was only like an hour and 29 minutes.
Really?
Yeah. So
Huh.
yeah, it didn't
I
seem.
thought it was longer than that. So it is a dark comedy.
It is a dark comedy. It definitely is.
Poorly lit set, right? Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of famous people in it.
That's
Yeah,
the
there's
other
lots
thing.
of-
I was like, whoa, look at all these famous people. And
Yeah.
a few of them aren't alive anymore.
That is true.
The twins were just. They said they were 11. I'm like, whoa. Those kids. Overall, I did like this film. So, I wish
Okay.
I wish there was more Rip Torn in it. I think that would have
Well,
been kind of cool.
Oh,
I mean,
his character. I mean,
he was.
Well, I
he
get it.
was
Yeah.
But
the
you know the thing that happens and
the one that moves on.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. But there were some flashbacks with them, and I thought there'd be a few more flashbacks. But
Well, generally they use the person in the coffin not as commonly or as much as most of everybody else.
Yeah.
that's the MacGuffin, if you will, or the MacCoffin. Hey,
The coffin. Or like wow. Or yeah. Okay. All right. I see what you're saying. You wish there was more Rip Torn. That makes sense.
Right. But still pretty good. Pretty good. I didn't think it was going to be so dark, but I mean, I guess thinking it's called Eulogy, it should have been.
Yeah, it's
my
about
first
a
clue.
funeral.
Yeah.
And when they bill it as a dark comedy, it's not usually on the lighter side of that.
Right.
Usually if a production company says, well, we'll call it a dark comedy in the beginning of the write-up, it's not going to be like a sparkly dark comedy.
And I thought it
they're
sparkly
trying to
dark.
warn you.
Yeah, that's true. And I thought it was interesting that it was 2004 that this was made. It felt like they never knew what a lesbian was. I thought that was okay. I'm not sure where you're headed with this, but okay.
Right. Okay.
So, but yeah, I mean, overall, I liked it. I'd just give it a 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would probably give it like a 6.
Okay.
It's getting a right down the middle average 5 from yourself.
Average
From
5.
myself.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. So what are you guys, I mean, tell us what you were thinking. Tell us a little bit.
Well, I mean, I can't say that I wish there was more Rip Torn in it. There's a bunch of famous people in it.
There are.
People who are super good at a lot of stuff. You can see your Crazy Zooey and your Paget Brewster was in there, and yeah, it's a. Let me think.
And the nurse,
figure out
that nurse lady that was what's her name?
I want to hear you figure it out.
You want to hear me figure it out?
Yeah.
Glenn Headley? No.
That's Headley.
Oh dear. What is it?
No.
What is it?
No.
No.
You're not?
No.
Nope. She wants you to get it yourself.
Well, that is. I got it. That's it.
There you
That's
go.
it. Okay.
Yeah, it's not my favorite dead people movie.
Yeah.
It's not the worst one, but like I said, I'll give it a 6. It tried.
Yeah.
Good try, everyone.
Yeah, good try.
I was wondering if
done.
Ray
Clap it up.
Ramonos.
Ray Romano.
I was
Romano.
like, did he write this? What the heck? He did not.
No, he didn't.
No, he did not.
I feel like it would be even more awkward if he had.
Probably.
There'd be a lot more
agree.
stammering.
Yes. Yes, there would.
So
I laughed more than I thought I would.
Yeah.
There was some good bits, like some good joke payoffs. Mostly Ray Romano was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
yeah.
I don't really find him that funny. That's why.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I laughed more than I thought I would at some of his jokes. I liked Hank Azaria quite a bit.
Well, I always like Hank Azaria.
Yeah.
It all just comes back to leaving so spoon.
I'm trying to think of the one sister and her husband, poor Bert.
Oh gosh. I would have loved to have played that character. I mean, just like, yeah.
I see. Zelda Winston. Well, she's Scottish.
There you go.
She's Scottish.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Wow.
Excellent fiction. Well, yeah.
I mean,
gosh.
it's okay.
It's okay.
I can't stop looking at that. Oh, close your eyes, DJ.
Shink.
No.
You're not supposed to be looking at this anyway.
Sorry.
Oh, hello.
It's right there.
Well, hello.
Everything
handsome.
comes back to Adam, doesn't it?
It does. It started. Yeah.
But see, now all I see is that's Adam's head being chopped off right there.
Oh.
Go.
I would not have put that picture right there.
You're not supposed to be looking at this anyway,
Sorry.
Mr. Multitasker.
Sorry, I won't.
Get it together, bro.
I've got it together now. Beth, what else?
You get
have
to
you
look
been-
when it's time for the editing process.
Right? That's true.
What else have I been watching? I watched a movie called Last Breath,
Ooh.
which is messed up.
What's that about?
It's about
2 hours. Got it.
It's a true story, so there's like real footage spliced in, and
Oh.
debating whether or not to tell you the outcome, but these people are they're deep water divers. So they have like not quite to the extent of the abyss where they're breathing the liquid,
Okay.
but they have like the helium mix. So all the time when they're talking, when they're underwater, they have really high squeaky voices, which is super funny, but not so much when the stabilizers on their ship break
Oh.
and
it's just a bunch of high-pitched panic.
No joke. And they end up leaving a guy with like 5 minutes air on the bottom.
Oh, no.
And it takes them like more than a half hour to get back to him.
Well,
And
I can tell you what happened to him.
Yeah.
you can't.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
I,
So I fully recommend it. I think it's really good. F it, I'm going to tell you. He survives.
what?
Yes.
Wow.
It's amazing. And through the whole
Huh.
thing, it's a kind of sort of documentary setup where they're just showing you all this footage that they had. Through the whole thing, they're paying it off like he died because they left him on the bottom accidentally with 5 minutes. His tether got cut on debris from a station that he was working on. So there was no air. And his dive buddy is like back up at the bell going, oh my God, he's dead. Oh my God. So they're trying to swing the boat back into position to come get him, and they can't do it because their stabilizer computer's all effed up.
Oh.
And
Hate
so
it
they're
when that
just
happens.
like, seriously, they're just like watching the clock go, going, oh my God. And as soon as his dive buddy has the okay to go, he's like, poosh, like swimming, trying to get to him. But it is intense, like a fire at the circus. I fully
Hey.
recommend it.
Wow.
And it's really, really good. So that's called Last Breath.
Did they
watched
explain how he survived?
Well,
You
I
don't
would
have to
imagine
tell me.
that is,
That would be
that
the
is
spoiler
the crux
to
of the
me.
movie, I would imagine.
The fact that he
Yeah,
survived is cool.
is a
but-
big enough spoiler, I feel like. They do
Okay.
explain to some extent
Okay.
how it happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty awesome. So I watched Thunder Force also.
How's that?
I laughed a lot. I feel like it's
It's
almost on the level. It feels like it came out at the same time this year that Eurovision came out last year.
Oh, okay.
So I feel like I have the same like, oh, it's a buoying force. Not quite to the extent of Eurovision, because then after I watched Thunder Force, I'm like, ooh, I want to watch Eurovision. So I watched that again. And it made me just as happy as it did the first time I watched it.
Cool.
I still have yet to
So-
see it. Sorry.
It's really funny.
It is.
Thunder Force, I thought was super funny. I know DJ saw it, but we won't talk about it because are you going to watch it, Joe?
What is it?
It's Melissa McCarthy and Octavia Spencer as superheroes.
I don't know. Blue, are we going to watch that?
What do you think? It's super funny. Emphasis on super.
Super.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're
We
in.
are.
So we'll wait for that one.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm good with that.
I watched a show called Rock the Block on Discovery Plus, which has teams of
Rock of the Block.
interior decorators and builders from like HGTV shows remodeling these houses, and at the end the group that added the most value from their house, they all started with the same like basic footprint and the same value, and they add to it by decorating or adding bedrooms or bathrooms or all sorts. So whoever has the most value at the end wins. And I'm like, that's actually pretty cool, because for me, design is super subjective, because I really like color, but it's so trendy right now to have everything in gray
Ugh.
or beige, and that's just not a thing for me. So I'm like, oh yeah, it's super good job there. So that I thought was really cool. I've been watching a show called Mysteries in the Museum, which is very cool. It's just they talk about all these little museums all over the world and these weird things. You'll see this map of Centralia where it shows where all the coal shoots are, and that's why this city has been
burning since the
fire.
60s or
Yeah,
whatever.
from the 60s.
That
and they say
is
there's
gnarly.
Enough coal to burn for 100 more years.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Crazy
Yeah.
pants, right?
That's Silent Hill vibes from that one for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's a really cool show because you get a bunch of little nuggets like that. And then I've been watching a show called Victorian Farm, where 3 archaeologists and anthropologists have taken over a farm in England and are doing everything the way the Victorians did for a full calendar year.
Wow.
And I mean everything.
Wow.
So, yeah, that's pretty interesting. That's on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
Yeah. So what have you been watching?
I've been watching, I watched the 4-hour-long Zack Snyder cut
Yes, you did.
of Justice League, and I quite enjoyed it.
Hooray.
We won't go into too many details as for fear of spoilers. I was under the impression that it disappeared yesterday, but I have a feeling it's still there. I saw an article that did say they would be removing it from HBO Max on the 18th, but that could have been wrong. And
Okay.
I'm sorry for telling Beth you have 1 day to watch it. Anyway,
It's okay. I didn't have time to watch it anyway yesterday.
right.
Yeah.
And I've been watching a British game show called Taskmaster, and I really, really like it. And it's not like super great, but man, is it funny to me. Like I am getting such a kick out of like all the slang, the way the English do things, and I'm like, I already kind of have a penchant for British humor anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, just it works for me. And Bike gave me some grief. She's like, you might as well watch Impractical Jokers. I'm like, come on, it's not that bad, because I hate that
What's
show.
wrong with them practical
I don't-
jokers?
I don't
mean,
like that
they
show.
are
I
pretty
don't like that show.
juvenile, but
It's so contrived to me. This one doesn't feel as contrived. I know it
Okay.
probably is,
Huh.
and I'm foolish for saying that it doesn't feel like it is, but it just, I don't
but
know.
if it doesn't feel that way to you, it doesn't feel that way to you.
Yeah. Man, it's funny.
Okay.
So Snyder Cut, that show. That's
Fart
it.
Noises.
I'm still waiting for Mayan MC season 3 to be finished up before I pick that one up. I think it's almost done. I think
Cool.
they have pretty much all the episodes done already. That's about it.
Rock on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not too much.
Well,
And DJ May.
we finished all 3 seasons of Cobra Kai.
Cool.
Wow. Like, the final episode of season 3 was just everything I wanted. Almost.
Okay.
Almost everything
Almost.
I wanted. But it was still so good.
Good.
I clapped. I was so happy.
Wow.
Penny said I cried, but it was so close. I mean,
Wow.
she said, no, you whimpered. That means you cried. I was just like, well,
You whimpered.
but it was so good. I was so happy for it. And I was like, that's exactly what I wanted in the first season. They didn't give it to me. But
Okay.
but I'm looking forward to the 4th season to see how they mess it all up.
I mean, that makes sense.
Right. But still, it was so good. I'm so happy. If you get to watch Cobra Kai, I recommend. If you haven't, I recommend it. And 2, hold out, because something good is coming. Something good.
Be strong.
Yes, you got this. And the seasons, they're only 10 episodes in each season, so they're tiny, right? So,
That's only 10 hours for a season.
yeah, something like that. I mean, I don't even think they're all even an hour-long episodes.
That's true.
So, yeah, but still, I really enjoyed it. It was excellent. The Stand-In. The stand-in. This was also, I guess,
He chuckled to himself and repeated the title, guys.
yeah. So Drew Barrymore,
What?
Barrymale.
Drew Barrymale.
Well, whoever that
Like a
is.
drag queen name.
Drew Barrymore was not in this, but Drew Barrymore was. She had two characters. She played the famous actress, and then she also played the stand-in, who, so the famous actress goes on a crazy rant, and let's just say her career's over.
Well,
And unfortunately for the stand-in, who's been her stand-in for years, now is out of a job.
oh, so it's kind of Dave adjacent.
Kinda. But and so now 10 years later, I think, I don't even remember how many years later, but several years later, the actress is now in debt. She needs to go to rehab, and court ordered rehab, and losing all her money, all her home, and all her, she didn't pay taxes for so many years or whatever. So she's down on her luck. But
I'll get you.
yeah. So the stand-in, though, is also, of course, down on her luck. She hasn't worked. She gets a little bit of acting gigs. But then the actress gets an idea and thinks, oh, I'm going to have this person go to rehab for me.
Oh.
So, and a lot happens in that, where now other people are thinking that the stand-in is actually the actress. Fun things ensue there. And I won't go much further into that detail, but I thought it was really good. That's
Okay.
on the Netflix, and it's called The Stand-In with Drew Barrymore.
Neat, please.
Really cool film.
Excellent.
The other really cool film is called The White Tiger. Yeah, we watched that one. It's an Oscar nominee for this year. And I hope it does. I hope it gets something, because it was really, really good. It was really well done. It talks about some Indian culture. It hits on these really, really poor people having to work for masters of their land, or people that own businesses, and they're making like almost zero money. It hits on it kind of barely hits on arranged marriages, not too much, but it hits on how somebody who's poor, and we're talking has nothing, how that person can end up being really, really, really wealthy. Some really neat things, and I love, there's narration, and not consistently, but there is fourth wall breaking. Which I
That's
really
like your jam. That's your jam.
That's DJ's fave.
Yeah, my favorite. So, I did really, really enjoy this film. I would probably watch it again. So,
Okay.
just see if I can get more out of it. There was, what did I write down? I put, what did I write down? Hold on a second. I can't read my own writing. But I did put in the Drew Barrymore film that the credits were really hard to read, because it was weird calligraphy, kind of almost like cursive, but not really. It was weird. I don't know. Anyway.
Writing with an accent?
Writing with an accent. I couldn't understand the accent. I think it was way too posh for me. Yeah. So, and actually I didn't quite understand the posh language. It didn't. I guess you could say super fancy, elegant actress gone mad. Okay, it fits. Never mind, but I still didn't like it. Yeah. So
Okay.
I think that's it. The White Tiger. Check it out. It. I guess it would base the. No, I'm not going to go any further with it. I don't want to say anymore, but check it out. It's good.
Okay.
And I love the Indian music. So That's cool. From India, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that's it. That's all I got. All right. What's next, y'all? What do I have down here?
I don't know.
Trivia question. I have to find it. Hold on a second. I got it. Here we go. Let me see. Wait, was it the Kevin Spacey one? No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
I don't know.
I wish I wrote it down. I didn't write it down.
Yeah, I hope so. I wish you did too, because I can't look inside your brain, brother.
Okay, I think it was. True or false? Kevin Spacey played the main character in John Dunbar in Dances with Wolves.
Oh yeah.
That was
Okay.
it.
So.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I got nothing. Nobody sent anything.
Okay, so the reason I couldn't remember that is because it's fucking wrong.
It's way wrong. Exactly. It's false. Yes. Definitely.
So how is it the Kevin Spacey one? I'm like, Kevin Spacey movies. Kevin Spacey. I can't remember.
It was
I
actually.
can't remember a trivia question about Kevin Spacey.
That makes sense. It was
Because it was Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner.
Gotcha.
That's right.
We gotcha.
Exactly. So, and I think that's the last of trivia. I think I'm not going to do it anymore because we don't get any responses.
Okay, well, okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll consider it. We'll see. I don't know.
We'll see if we can come up with something better to put in there.
Maybe
Okay.
something better. I propose for our next actress, because we've had male actors for a while. How do you feel about Zooey Deschanel?
She's the quirky girl.
That's for sure.
Haven't done that one yet.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I had a list of 3. One, I couldn't pronounce the name. Second one, Zooey, and the third one was Kelly Preston. So I wasn't sure who I wanted to do, but I was thinking Zooey. I think Zooey.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. So that would be who is next. What's next on the list? Oh yeah, if you have a Zooey Deschanel film that you liked, go ahead. Throw it to us via a text message.
Throw it to us.
That's right.
We'll catch it.
You will catch it. 512 podcast, not podcatch, right? See, I wouldn't want to do that to you.
I see what you
Yes.
did there.
Or you could just email at us. Good grief. Shout out at tfwmovies.com or Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I'm having trouble reading today.
You all right, man?
At TFW Movies, because Twitter is just abbreviated TW, and I'm like oh yeah, Twitter. Never mind.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
We're cool.
Yeah, and now hopefully we could stick around for a little bit longer. Hopefully you hear me. My screen went blank.
We could.
Yeah, we got you. We got
Okay,
you.
good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll just keep on going then. So
on
plug
going.
something. There we go. Checho. Big Checho Standard Tattoo Parlor. He turns, I don't know how old today, but his birthday's today.
He has circled the sun another time.
Yay. Okay. So, yay. Check him out if you're interested in a tattoo and you were going to San Diego. Check out Big Checho's Standard Tattoo Parlor. He is on the Instagram under the Standard Tattoo Parlor. So,
There you go.
yeah. Apparently, I'm at the end of my rope today, or this evening.
does seem
or
that
this
way.
point. I wrote a book called The Nerda-in-Law, the Nerda in-law. Funny, we just sold a couple of books again, and
Awesome.
Nice.
the person who paid for them had sent Penny some candy from Bakersfield. Pretty funny.
Oh.
Bakersfield.
Yeah, there's a candy store there that
Wow.
Penny we would stop at every once in a while, and she loves
Bakersfield.
their taffy there. So Bakersfield.
You don't know the reference?
I don't.
I don't.
Castaway, when the porta potty rap washes up and
Oh.
he says Bakersfield, all like confused, and then,
Right.
and then he realizes, and then he says Bakersfield, like he's happy that it's
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm there now with
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Got it.
Bite Blue and Eyes every once in a while that'll come up.
God. Cool.
Okay.
It's so good.
That's a good one.
Definitely.
Bakersfield.
29 Toes podcast.
Sorry.
Check them out. That's okay. Hopefully, they'll be doing something again really soon. And if you're listening,
Yeah.
Travis,
Miss you guys.
come on, let's hear it.
Travis.
All right, Travises. I know. Okie dokie. Oh, Joey Flair has a new album, and I plugged it last week. I want to plug it again. It's called Sauce Drawer. Yes, exactly. And she is still
Trogdor.
going to be writing our opening, so
Different
I'm
thing.
still waiting to get
The Burninator.
Joe, you have something for us?
What? Yeah. Sorry. Huh? Me? Oh.
Woo!
Yeah, my Twitch channel. I stream video games. It's fun. We have a good time. You can find me at twitch.tv/apostle_OFC. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and every other Sunday.
Sweet.
Yeah. That's the ticket.
Yeah.
Whee!
Check it out.
Do it. All the things. I just clicked over and I see Tom Hanks looking all castaway. Whew.
Talking to himself.
Okay. I'm going to take this moment to say real quick. I can hear the music from the Wilson goodbye scene.
Oh, God.
And I'm just instantly crying.
Gushing tears, right? Oh, no.
So I don't watch Castaway probably as much as I would have because it kills me. Murder, death, kill. Stop that, Blue.
Look at what she...
How dare.
She
No,
doubled down.
swimming!
She doubled down.
I thought you were my friend. Oh, he can't make it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, stop.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Hold it together, Beth. Or you're going to make me cry.
Wilson, I'm
Stop.
sorry.
Oh. Woo. That's horrible. Okay, I'm going to scroll back so I don't see that horrible sad faceness. You have reached the point of the show where I try not to cry while saying thank you. So, you've been listening to Thanks for Watching. Thanks for listening. We start, as we always do, with the Patreon. Stop moving things! With the Patreon members, as we always do. Lucas, Abby, Tyler, Teacher Jam, Strauss, Sean, Blue, even though she's just so mean to me. Wendy and James. We'd like to thank Big Checho. Thanks, Big Checho. He does
Thanks,
all
Checho.
our artwork. And it's his birthday, so happy birthday, man.
Thanks, dude.
We would like to thank the cast. That's DJ. His birthday's tomorrow. Happy birthday, DJ.
Tomorrow.
I'm Beth. That's Joe over there.
Hey.
I think he already had his birthday.
Yeah, way back when.
Yeah.
Months ago.
We'll come back to it, I'm sure.
It'll come
that's
back
how
around.
The world works. We would like to thank the lovely ladies behind the scenes, even though one of them is making my life miserable right now. So thank you so much. Thank you, Blue. Thanks a lot. No, really. Thanks, Blue. You're awesome sauce. Mom, thanks so much. Penny, you're a gem, and you got candy from Bakersfield.
Bakersfield?
But most of all, we would like to thank you, the listener, because if we didn't have you, I mean, we would just be telling each other weird stories about kids barfing in Disneyland. I mean, not that that's bad, because Joe still laughs about it.
It's hilarious.
So thank you very much for listening. Hopefully we'll hear you. No, the other way around. Hopefully you'll hear us next week. And wash your hands, wear your mask. It's not over yet. And be excellent to each other. Have a good one. I'm sorry, Wilson.
What? For free?